You feel me? What up, YouTube? It's your boy Fat Juice. It's your boy Juice. We about to go ahead and react to this Kayla Williams. We on the Kayla Williams hype train right now. You feel me? Can't nobody say, nah, don't do that now. Don't play with your boy now. You feel me? But you finna get into this. You feel me? Just gonna find out, bro. What he play for Chicago? He said, don't send me to that bitch. Niggas go there and die. That's what he said. He said the QBs go there and die. So we finna watch Richard Eisenhower, you feel me? I think that's a credible source. You know what I'm saying? The owner read the 40 so many times. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a credible source. So fuck it. Let's see what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? He be at the draft and he be locked up. He started. I done watched it already. Look, 2 minutes though. Chill out. We better get into it though. Get into it. On me, I got 44 my last year. I feel like they was hamming me though. Like, I feel like they was really dick sucking a lot of niggas that wasn't even sweet. I'm just being honest. But it's cool though. You feel me? Hey, that's how it all worked out for your boy. Best dad ever.
15 months ago, when Caleb Williams was clearly going to be the first overall pick in the NFL draft, and there was some chitter chatter that he wasn't terribly keen on the idea of playing for the Chicago Bears, and that he might pull some sort of Eli Manning situation. There was a hot rumor that it wasn't his preferred choice, and
The fuck?
the Bears fell in love with him and sent a whole bunch of people to his birthday. That was when Matty Eberflus was still the head coach, and they had Cliff Kingsbury in to maybe interview for the job, and I thought that sounds perfect because Cliff Kingsbury was on the sideline at USC for Caleb Williams' final season there, and they decided not to hire him. They hired Shane Waldron, the Seattle Seahawks offensive coordinator, to come, and he really didn't light up too many fires in Seattle, although Geno Smith was having resurgent years there for Pete Carroll. But the reason why I bring all this up right now is
Hold on, chat. Correct me if I'm wrong. Basically, what he's saying is the offensive coordinator is fucking trash. That's basically what he said. The nigga, he had a weak ass OC. Just put it like that.
He showed up for the Bears. It was like a conversation that
Drunk some water, chill out.
We're trying to figure out ways, that to approach the draft that, shall we say, very few other prospects took.
We're talking like part of the team ownership, right?
There was that conversation too, I just received a text during the commercial break of a link to an ESPN.com article about a new book that Seth Wickersham, who's been here many times.
It's always a book. It's always a book. Now, me personally, I think this either could go one or two ways. And you ask me, I believe his pops might be a marketing genius. He might be a marketing genius.
Is written, and it's coming out later on this year, called American Kings, a biography of the quarterback. Kirk Cousins is going to be featured in it. Drake May. Unprecedented access, apparently, with dozens of quarterbacks and generational greats like John Elway, Warren Moon, the Manning family, Steve Young, Johnny Unitas, among others. Unitas no longer with us. But the reason why, again, I bring all this up is because in this book, Caleb didn't want to go to the Bears. And it is, in fact, confirmed by the dad, Carl Williams. And according to Seth Wickersham, he is quoting Carl Williams, Caleb's dad, as saying, quote unquote, Chicago is the place quarterbacks go to die.
What the fuck? Listen here, damn it. Nigga, if myself would have been the number one overall goddamn pick, fuck it, he about to go to a sorry ass team. Fuck wrong with niggas? I strangle a nigga too. Fuck, nigga, I'm choking a nigga neck. I'm trying to get him above that bitch. Let's go somewhere with some Rasheed. He can show his talent. They got the weakest offensive coordinator you ever fucking heard of. Who the fuck is that guy? Should I put the fucking film on from last year with the shit that they did? Who the fuck throw a bubble screen to the backup tight end? What?
Wickersham said Caleb wondered aloud to confidence, quote, "Do I want to go there? I don't think I can do it with Waldron."
Did I or did I not just say that shit?
Later on in this article, it says that Carl Williams went to great lengths to try to circumvent the NFL draft. Wanted to give his son an opportunity to choose his future employer, as we know that's not the way it works. Carl was worried that with the franchise's history, according from this article, stadium uncertainty and certain offensive performances under then head coach Matt Eberflus, that Caleb wouldn't have the organizational support to succeed. "I don't want my son playing for the Bears," Williams told several agents in 2024. Ooh. According to the book, looking for a way around the league's collective bargaining agreement, Carl Williams spoke with Archie Manning, who helped Manning assert Eli a measure.
For one, you know what I'm saying? Like, they about to criticize this man. They about to do all this. This is about to make his legacy even more better of what the fuck Caleb Williams is and will be to come.
Control over his eventual team in 2004. He also met with labor lawyers and agents, even considered whether his son could sign with, wait for it, the United Football League. Wow, that's the Rocks League, right? Yep. And become an unrestricted free agent this year to be able to pick a team. In addition to the draft process, Carl Williams vented about the rookie wage scale, which could lock his son into a team that drafted him for up to 8 years. He calculated hundreds of millions of lost market value income. Quote, "The rookie cap is just unconstitutional," Carl Williams told Wickersham. Told this on the record to the author. Later adding that the CBA is the worst piece of S I've ever read. It's the worst in sports history.
Dog.
Ooh, I don't think they take that here. Of course they take it somewhere.
It's about
It's a fact, baby.
That at the NFL
Fucking, what you call it?
Caleb Williams met with Kevin O'Connell of the Minnesota Vikings. He tweeted off that Caleb began to dream of what it would be like to play for the Vikings. "I need to go to the Vikings," he told his father. "Let's do it," his father replied. This is after they apparently drafted Caleb no, it's not. It's before the draft because they thought that Caleb would be drafted by the Bears. I'm reading this just now. According to the article, both Caleb and Carl knew that a trade to a division rival was extremely unlikely. Bears GM Ryan Poles stood firm, telling Williams, quote, "We're drafting you no matter what."
Fuck is you talking about?
This left only one option: to publicly attack the Bears in the city of Chicago, hoping it would make the situation untenable, similar to what John Elway did with his dad Jack to the Baltimore Colts in '83. "He's worried about me taking bullets," Carl Williams told Wickersham of his son. "I don't care. I just don't agree with this S, you know. I'm more interested in making sure that he can do what he wants to do." Caleb Williams, in the end, told Wickersham on the record, "I wasn't ready to nuke the city." After a pre-draft visit to the Bears, Williams then believed he could be part of the process to turn the franchise around. "I can do it for this team. I'm going to the Bears," who declined to comment on this article. Book also sheds light on Williams' tumultuous rookie season, in which both Eberflus and Waldron were fired. So that is,
It's a big sign.
Well, hold on a minute. At times, Williams said he would just watch film alone with no instruction or guidance from the coaches. "No one tells me what to watch," Caleb told his dad. "I just turn it on." Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I gotta be honest with you.
Can you blame the nigga for not want to go there? Who the hell? Why the hell? What? All right.
So this won't sit well with the, Players Association, I imagine. And
Gives a fuck.
but
Nigga, generational
in
talent.
case anybody's wondering if there's going to be any organizationally, and the
I mean, listen here.
organization decided we are going to draft the kid. We're not going to hire the coach that was on the sideline with him at USC. What we're going to do is we're going to stick with the defensive-minded head coach and hook him up with a coordinator that's new to the city and new to the organization.
New to fucking call it offensive plays? The fuck?
We heard again last year in London, which was right before Caleb's best game as a pro. He just absolutely smoked the Jaguars in that game. They just destroyed them. And we heard before the game that they were just beginning to install the first 15 scripted because the team was asking for it. Stacey Dales is the one who was reporting this for us. That the team was asking for first 15 scripted, and the leadership of the team, the veterans, went to Eberflus and said, "We need first 15 scripted. We can't just like go into the game with a bunch of preferred plays. We need to, with a rookie quarterback, we need to get on the same page. We need to figure this thing out before the game, specifically." And Eberflus said, "Great idea. You go advocate for yourself to the offensive coordinator. You talk to the OC." And we were all looking around the room going, "I never heard of that before." And then yada, 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 Waldron gets bounced. Then we saw Eberflus gets bounced, which kind of indicates what Caleb was saying.
What?
Apparently behind the scenes this whole time.
This shit fucked up.
And now, according to this article, just to tie it all up here, Caleb Williams is psyched to have Ben Johnson. So I guess in the long run, if Ben Johnson gets this right, and Caleb becomes the Bears' savior that everyone in Chicago is hoping for, then
I know you.
this is all just a wild footnote, and meant to be.
We ain't gonna call it in.
But man, was there a ton of smoke and fire behind what we were hearing about what the Williams family was thinking about the Bears and the system in general.
If you're clean and you know it, wiggle round. If you're clean and you know it, boogie down.
You know the babies.
Right? How about
That know what happened last time I was over
The
here.
only thing that maybe can save the
Rock-a-bye.
relationship with the fans is the fact that it seems like the majority of that happened before he made that visit and the decision that he can turn it around.
But I guess with the fans though, TJ, is the fans weren't into the idea of
Even
setup
drafting.
either.
They ain't want him.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I think the fans would have loved to have had Cliff Kingsbury come in. They would have loved to have had a more high-flying offense, seeing him playing well at the beginning. And what will repair him with the fans is winning, right?
Well,
Or
yeah,
down.
I don't even know if there's any reparation with the fans necessary. The only reparation could be is, him and his dad saying stuff about the work of the Players Association in this
That's
regard and sharing that. Unless the Players Association current structure feels the same way about the CBA, and then look out below the next time there is a conversation about it. But in the long run, Carl and Caleb Williams' spidey sense is kind of properly tingling. You know what I mean? About what was going on with the organization's choice for. Listen, polls set
Just
things
peer.
up on the roster. I think we can all agree with that.
Try.
With the exception of the line
Peer.
play not being up to snuff, and boy, did they hit the heck out of that. The question is, what I want to know is, was Ben Johnson raising his hand last year saying, I'll come now? I don't know. And they decided, we're just going to stay put with Eberflus. The defense was balling out at the end of the year. He's in charge of that side. Let's get him in charge of that side. We all
Hey,
believe in Shane
hey.
Waldron. Let's get him going. But
Who
Caleb wasn't into
knows?
that idea until I guess he showed up and he saw the facility. He's just like, I'm all in. I'll do it. Because it's better than the alternative of me torching the city, having my dad viewed as like LeVar Ball, and fighting the system, which doesn't work. I mean, you remember Mike Williams of USC, right?
Smart.
You were sitting down with him back in the day as well. trying to fight the system. I didn't work for him.
Isn't it crazy though?
They don't work for football players. That's
Ball
crazy.
and not Jack Elway or, you know.
Oh,
They don't work for football players. That's crazy.
That's just a funny thing.
It's a more please, let me
Just
just
saying.
then add some more meat to that. It's just a more contemporary analogy. I don't know if anybody will.
That's what it is, bro. I just call a spade a spade.
That's what I was thinking.
You know.
How the hell would that be?
But and I'm not saying you. I'm saying that's how he would be. He wouldn't be looked at as Archie. He would be looked at as more of a meddling LeVar.
Well, Archie didn't threaten to sue the system, I don't think. Maybe he did. I don't remember 2000 and
It's Archie fucking man.
2004
And it's Caleb
is
fucking Woods.
as much as I do over the last couple of years.
Like, what are you talking
Just going to Chicago and saying,
What are-
I got it, I'll make the best of it.
What are we talking about?
And then, but can you imagine what he must have been thinking if he's watching film by
By
himself?
himself.
Like, I was right all along, Dad.
And
Right?
people
You
are
were right
worried
all along.
about, and people are worried about his fingernail polish, and people are getting distracted by things that don't matter.
Yeah, sure.
Hey! Hey! That nigga be boiling in real life!
On top of it, too, he handled his business really well.
Fuck!
His ass beat, and dealing with an interim coordinator and an interim HC because everything that he was concerned about wound up to be spot on. And he didn't at all go in front of the media and give it any hint of that.
If I'm a fan, I'm liking him even more.
Yeah,
I'm
me
doubling
too.
down
Yeah.
because he stood there and he took his licks. And, you know.
Like a big dog.
The things that you did.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
was
just
looking
looking at it the same time as you.
I mean, 62.5% of his passes his rookie year with 20 touchdowns.
Fuck, she in this
Receptions.
bitch.
He was sacked a league 68
Oh,
times.
my God.
He spent a lot of time on
Get his ass whooped!
those licks. And he's spilling tea now.
Well, I mean, to an author, I guess so, yeah. I mean,
She talking about he's spilling tea now.
bingo, I got action. At the end of the day, it's just tea, which we all take in this business right now when it gets spilled. And to use our analogy here,
He's spilling tea
like
now.
you, TJ, replenish the water in the keg. and they're loaded for bear this year, right? And
Hey,
I think
he just made the Bears more eyes on them. Prime time.
because the Poles knows how to generally manage. Unless I would love to know the backstory of why they kept Eberflus. That I want to know. Again, I
They're trying
love the
to-
guy, and
the-
by the way, a great hire for you and Dow.
They kept Eberflus, my personal opinion, just to see how he'll handle the fire. Because at the end of the day, it's still business. You feel me? It's still business at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's still a business. So I think they kept the coach that was really ass. They knew the coach was ass. But they felt like if they hold out, maybe from a different type of perspective, from a perspective that we probably won't understand as fans or spectators, maybe from a business side, like if we hold out this year, we'll lose, get this weak ass guy up in here that call these terrible ass players. I know they watched that shit and was like, bro, this shit is fucking terrible. Why is you doing this? Because I ain't gonna say niggas know everything about football, but damn it, that ain't how you draw up that shit at all. What you talking about? That ain't what you do at all. But I think the Bears is like, shit, let's hold out. Let's just wait. And next year, we can go ahead and just shoot all cannons at the lead. Bah, bah, bah. Like, we gonna go get the OC, go get the guard, go get the what's, go get the what. We just go, we gonna go crazy. I think that might have been the Bears' whole intention. And see how the kid handled it.
Alice.
Yeah, I was glad all this was on the offensive side of the ball and not defense.
No,
It was making me feel
I
a little
think
better.
your Dallas Cowboys defense is going to be really good. He's really good at that. Really good at that. And, but man, oh man, was he wound up being right? He watched film by himself.
That's
Like he's figuring out what to do. Because again, the backup wasn't, some vet.
Yes,
It
Tyson
was
Bagent.
Tyson Bagent.
Now, if I'm the owners, I'm thinking to myself, what am I paying for? And that's what I'm thinking. He's watching
From
by
last year
himself.
you're talking about?
Yeah.
good. We're gonna have to have some, we're gonna have some damage control. I know, but you got it right.
No, because you got Ben Johnson.
Yeah, you got the right guy. We're soon.
We think.
Come on,
I'd be shocked
Crazy man.
if they will turn it around a little bit.
And that Caleb
Crazy,
Williams
man.
doesn't have a better season this year.
Yeah.
This year right now, I'm calling it right now. Them niggas might win the division. Give me a divisional. Going straight to the divisional. They gonna make the wild card. You feel me? They gonna make the wild card. You know who they gonna have to see? They gonna have to see them Lions. That's just what it is. They gonna have to see them Lions or the Vikings. That's just what it is. And how it's gonna go. We ain't worried about Green Bay. We ain't worried about Green Bay.
Because as long as Ben Johnson can bring that Lions playbook with him, I mean,
Man.
Oh.
Well, they have in terms of building them.
He about to ditch the Lions playbook and bring a whole new shit in. But we gonna have the same. We gonna ditch it though. We gotta get more freaky. We gonna jet bubbles and motions. We finna go crazy.
Chicago, and you got a coach who could dial it up and know how to do it.
I guarantee you, Ben Johnson not gonna call no fucking bubble screen to the backup tight end.
Clean up on aisle.
Fuck, he ain't gonna do that.
Chicago right
He ain't gonna
now
do that.
with the T on the
Not
floor.
gonna do that.
Whew. And again, just to
Not
wrap
clean
it
up
up,
aisle
the
Chicago.
fact that the kid felt this way about it, still went there.
Yep.
It was kind of
Stood tall like a big dog.
dealt with all of this stuff, including 68 sacks.
Getting his ass
And
beat.
didn't say a word, didn't breathe an absolute ounce of this sort of, you have no idea what's going on around here. And what my dad and I thought about this place, and you fans, good luck. Like, he could have done that when he was finished with another interception, sack marred loss, in which he tried his best. He never did it, so kudos to him. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live.
Fuck wrong with him? Caleb, hey, damn it. Stop. Man, y'all heard what the man just said. Damn it, like I said. Divisional championship. No, but I say for sure, I'm giving them realistically, I say 7 to 10 wins. Realistically, 7 to 10 wins. 7 to 10 wins, though. I say 7 to 10 wins. And I say they, for sure, I feel like they beat the Lions. They beat everybody in the divisional at least once. They gonna beat everybody in their division at least once. And twice, I don't know. But once, I think they gonna beat everybody at least once in their division. For sure. And that's just what it is. And the Lions, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little, you know what I'm saying?